Yo, what's up, ladies and gents? It's your boy Vision here, back at you with another video. And today's video is going to be really different. Usually, I'm posting Fortnite uploads with my fans and stuff like that, but today, we're going to be telling a story. And I've been surfing a lot in CSGO on my off time whenever I'm not making videos, and watching about a bunch of Luna. And I thought, you know what? Let's combine those. Let's make a Luna video. If you don't know who Luna is, he plays CSGO and tell stories and other games, just gameplay and tell stories, and I need to tell y'all a story. So today we're going to be talking about my crazy ex-girlfriend. We're going to give her a name. We're just going to say Janet. Janet, all right? Janet was a lunatic to an extent. We're kind of friends today because I'm not a jerk, but it's a long story. Here we go. So y'all might remember Janet. That's not her real name, keep in mind. Y'all probably know her real name if you were in my chat during season 6 whenever I streamed on YouTube. You'll know who she is. But she was just super controlling, and she just thought that it was all about her all the time. And I know I'm 13, but like she just acted like we were married. Like it was like some whack stuff, like trust me. But she like, for instance, I would be on the phone with her for 30 minutes. And I'm like, all right, I gotta go. I'm gonna go make a video. I'm gonna go play Fortnite. Or I gotta go hang out with friends. And she's like, no. Stay on the phone. I'll be like, all right. I stayed on the phone with her like another 30 minutes. She was like, please, don't go. So I just got to the point where I would just set her down on the table and just let her sit there too. Like, she wouldn't even talk to me. She would just want the phone on at all times. Like, to monitor everything I was doing. Like, she thought I was cheating on her or something. I'm ugly, bro. I ain't getting no girls, bro. What you talking about? No, but like it was mega controlling, and I was like so done with it, but I didn't want to be a jerk. And this chick had liked me. Janet had liked me since 4th grade. She was in 5th, and when I was in 4th, and she like sent me like a rose on my first day of school. It was so freaking weird, bro. Or a teddy bear. Janet was weird, bro. So Janet, we started dating last year. And we're real chill, you know, we kind of hit it off. And it was like, she was really nice to me and she treated me right. For a little while, anyway. She's someone that gets too comfortable too fast. So we went on our, like, second date, and we took our first date, and we took me and my 2 friends and her. And it started off and it was nice. Like, we had a fun time. We watched Wreck-It Ralph, kind of chilled, right? Yeah, it went downhill from there. We got in the car and she asked who Eminem was. That was like the first like, nah, this ain't gonna work, chief. Like, I'm like a huge fan of Eminem, and that was like no, I'm just kidding. That wasn't like the biggest thing, but that was one of the things. And her friend that liked Eminem was like, say your favorite song is No Love, so he'll, you know, get it. And so I was like, oh, that's a nice song. And we played the song, whatever. She didn't know any of the words, so I was like, what is it, what? But anyway, so that happened. We get to the movies, you know, we watch the movie, and you know, I am not rich, but I'm fortunate enough. So I took $100, right? We spent about $50 on snacks, and that's reasonable when you have like 4 people and you're all like camping out at the movies, you know. It was fun. I mean, that was like the best way I could have spent my money. Like, it was like paradise. Like, it was fun hanging out with all them and stuff. And so, you know, we're watching the movie, we get out of the movie, and I offer to give to buy them lunch, right? Her, Janet, and her 2 friends. And I was like, all right, I'll buy them lunch. It's not a big deal. So I buy them lunch. And then Janet goes up to them, and she's like, because she didn't think I could see her. And she was like, y'all don't need to be spending his money. It's like, bruh. I literally offered to, anyway. And then we like all go shopping and stuff. And I was like, yo, y'all can go buy whatever y'all want. And I gave them, like, we walked in there, and, like, somebody asked me for something. And her 2 friends were 2 of my best friends, too. So it was, like, all chill. And I was like, yeah, I'll get you that. I bought her friend a shirt, and it was $5. $5. It was on, like, a clearance sale. $5. And Janet went off on them, too. Like, quit spending his money. It was the worst. And, like, we basically split up in the mall because of her acting like that. Anyway, resume about 2 weeks later. In between these 2 weeks, we, you know, talked on the phone, went to the dance, stuff like that, right? About 3 weeks go by, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We go we have like this little Christmas party my family does, and I was like, yo, you want to come? You know, it's just fun. We open presents, chill out. Oh, that was nice. And chill out. And she was like, for sure, for sure. So we went over there, and I mean, it was like kind of boring. So we just kind of sat outside and talked and whatever. But like, I think she just got like, I don't even know. Like, she just got too comfortable. And so like, we all go back inside, and like, I have this little nephew. He's like the cutest thing ever. He's like little bitty. He's a lot bigger now. He's a little bitty kid. And he was a baby at the time, like diaper baby, like. And, you know, I was playing with him, and I set him down, and she was, like, playing with him, and I was like, the heck? You weren't even part of the family. Like, we just invited you to chill out and stuff, because we're going to go watch a movie after as well. And so she hands the baby to me, and I was like, no, I don't want it right now. And, and she goes, you need to learn how to deal with children one day or another. I was like, the frick? Yo, chill. I was like, bro, we're 13. Like, chill, bruh. Like, we're not, like, married, bro. Chill out. And so that was like the start of the whole thing that day. My brother is an OG. Shout out to my brother. He drove us to go eat and to go watch the movie. So we pull into the parking lot. He's like, oh, we're going to have to park kind of far away just because, you know, it was so packed. And she goes, it's okay. Raiden needs to walk. And I was like, the frick did you just say to me? You little no, but like I kind of looked at her, and I was like, are you serious right now? Like, you're really being mean to me in front of my brother. Like, great first impression. You've got it made. And my brother's wife was there too, and she was kind of like, what the heck? Anyway, and they were not happy at her after she said that to me. And so we walked in, and my brother is like the OG, like I said, and he offered to pay for my food and her food, which he would usually pay for my food, but someone else's. He's not like a real, like that kind of person. And I was like, thanks, bro, appreciate it. He was like, for sure. And he's like, do y'all want any chips and queso? And she's like, no, I don't want chips and queso. And I was like, no, I'm good. And so we sat down, and my brother brings his chips and his queso, and he's like, you can eat as many chips as you want, just do not touch my queso. He comes back, right? And Janet grabs a chip, dips it in the cheese, and goes, and eats it. And I was like, oh, snap. My brother was like, not that mad about it, but kind of shocked. And he was like, yo, you don't have a ride home, girl, if it ain't from me. And like, just messing with her. She's like, oh, my ex-boyfriend's house is right over there if you want me to cheat on your brother. And dude, my jaw just dropped. I was about done with this chick. Like, this is like when I was just like, I'm done. I'm not talking to her after today. So we went and watched the movie, and my brother is like not cheap, but he doesn't like paying for a lot of crap, especially since he already paid for our food. So we go up to the movie theater, like, ticket box thing, and she's like, are they under 11? And my brother was like, yeah, they both are. And she goes, I'm not 11. Oh, and my brother was just like, are you serious? And then she made up, like, a whole story to this lady that was like, oh, I was just kidding. I was like, just shut up. Anyway, so we had that movie. We drove home. Not a big deal, right? We dropped her off. She texted me. I never answered. I completely ghosted this chick because I was so mad at her. She was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have acted like that. And I was like, nope, not talking to this chick. She called me like 30 times and left like 80 voicemails, and it was annoying. So I was just like, I'm done. I'm not talking to this chick. She comes over to my table sobbing during lunch one day. And she goes, I'm done. We're done. Okay. And I was like, just kind of smiled. And she left, and all my friends were like, woo, ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. And I was like, oh my god, you're such an idiot. And I wasn't even mad about it because I wasn't going to do it because I didn't want to be like that, and I didn't want her to like cry and then everyone be mad at me in the middle of school. So she's like crying, and she tells me this, and I was like, all right, whatever. And then what pisses me off more than anything else to this day, she posted a selfie on Snapchat and said, I'm single again, #happy. To this day, I'll say something, I'll be like, #happy. And that made me so pissed. But that was the story of my crazy ex-girlfriend. She was nuts. If you like these kind of videos, make sure to comment down below. And I have a bunch of other stories. Sorry, I suck at CSGO surfing. But I'll get better for you guys if you like these kind of videos. I love you guys so much. Peace.